Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Chill English channel, where learning English is fun, easy, and real life ready. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake. Today's episode is all about something really useful: how to ask and give directions in English.
Yes, this is something every English learner should know. Imagine you're in a new city or just trying to find a place in your town, and you don't know how to ask for help. That can feel stressful.
Totally. But after this episode, you'll know exactly what to say, and you'll feel more confident asking someone on the street, in a shop, or at the station.
Let's start with asking for directions. What do you actually say when you need help?
Good question. Here are a few simple and polite ways to ask someone for directions.
Excuse me? Can you help me? How do I get to the train station? Where is the nearest bank? Is there a cafe around here? Can you tell me the way to the post office?
Those are great. And always remember to start with "excuse me." It shows you're being polite and friendly.
Exactly. And after that, just ask your question. Keep it short and simple.
All right, let's do a little role play. I'll be the person asking, and you answer. Ready?
Let's go.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Can you help me?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find the city library.
Ah, the library. It's not far. Go straight down this road, then turn left at the traffic light. You'll see it next to the big coffee shop.
Okay, straight, then left at the light.
That's right. And look for the coffee shop. It's a big one with a red sign.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Good luck.
So simple, right?
Totally. Just like that, you can ask someone for help and understand their answer.
And if you don't understand, just say, "Sorry, can you say that again?" Or, "Can you speak more slowly, please?"
People will usually be happy to help, especially if you're polite.
All right, let's quickly go over the key points. Start with "excuse me," then ask your question. Use phrases like "where is" or "how do I get to?"
And don't worry about perfect grammar. Just speak clearly and smile. All right, that's all for this part. In the next one, we'll show you how to give directions using simple English words like left, right, and straight. So if someone asks you for help, you'll be ready. Stay with us. Part 2 is coming next.
Welcome back. In part 1, we talked about how to ask for directions. Now, let's look at how to give directions in easy English.
Yes, this is super useful because sometimes you might be the person someone asks, and it feels great to help, right?
Totally. So let's look at the key words we use when giving directions. They're very simple. First, we have
Go straight. That means don't turn, just walk or drive forward.
then we have turn left and turn right. Easy, right?
Also, we can say, it's on your left or it's on your right to show which side the place is on.
And some helpful words for places on the way. Next to, like the bank is next to the pharmacy. Across from, like the school is across from the park. Behind, the supermarket is behind the post office.
Nice. These small words make a big difference. And don't forget landmarks, things people can see easily, like a big tree, a red building, or a coffee shop.
Let's try a new role play. This time, you're asking, and I'll give the directions.
Okay, here we go. Excuse me, can you help me?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find the train station.
The station. Go straight for about 2 blocks, then turn right. You'll see a big supermarket. The station is right behind it.
So, straight, then right at the supermarket?
Yes, and if you reach the gas station, you've gone too far.
Got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That was great. And for our listeners, you can use this pattern when someone asks you for directions too.
Yeah, just stay calm, speak slowly, and use words like go straight, turn left, next to, or behind. It doesn't have to be perfect, just clear.
And if you're not sure, it's okay to say, sorry, I don't know, or I'm not from here.
Let's do one more practice, this time with some extra details.
Okay. Excuse me, do you know where the cinema is?
Yes, go straight past the bakery. At the traffic light, turn left. You'll pass a school. The cinema is right after that, on the right side.
Thanks. Is it far?
Not really. About a 5-minute walk.
Perfect. Thank you again.
No problem.
Awesome. That's all for this part. In the next one, we'll do a full real-life conversation using everything we've learned so far, asking, giving directions, and using landmarks.
It's going to be fun and a great way to review. Don't miss it.
See you in part 3. Welcome back to the Chill English channel. You're listening to part 3 of our episode, How to Ask and Give Directions in English.
So far, we've learned how to ask for directions politely and how to give clear, simple directions. Now, let's put it all together with a longer, real-life conversation.
Yes. Imagine you're in a new city and you need to find a bank. You don't know the area, so you decide to ask someone on the street. Let's practice that now.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Can you help me, please?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find a bank. Is there one near here?
Yes, there is. Go straight down this street for about 2 blocks. Then turn right at the traffic light.
Okay, straight for 2 blocks, then right at the light.
Right. After you turn right, walk for another minute. You will see a large supermarket on your left.
A supermarket on my left after I turn right.
Yes, exactly. The bank is just across from the supermarket on the right side of the street. It has a blue sign and glass doors.
Great. So after the supermarket, the bank is across from it on the right.
Yes, and there is an ATM outside on the right side of the bank entrance.
Perfect. How long will it take to walk there?
About 5 minutes at a normal walking pace.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate your help.
No problem. Have a good day.
That was a nice conversation, wasn't it?
Definitely. Let's talk about some useful phrases from that dialogue.
Sure. First, I started by saying, "Excuse me, can you help me, please?" A polite way to get someone's attention.
Then I gave directions step by step, like go straight for 2 blocks, turn right at the traffic light, and the bank is across from the supermarket. This way, it's easy to follow.
I also liked how you used landmarks, the supermarket with a blue sign and glass doors. Landmarks help people find places more easily.
Exactly. And it's good to mention how long it takes to walk somewhere, like about 5 minutes.
Let's do another quick role play. This time, I'll be the local and you ask for directions. Ready?
Ready.
Excuse me.
Hello, can you tell me how to get to the city museum?
Sure. Walk straight until you see the big park on your right, then turn left at the corner.
Straight until the park on the right, then left at the corner.
Yes, after that, walk past the library. The museum is next to the library on the same side of the street. It's a white building with big windows.
Thank you. Is it far from here?
No, it's about a 10-minute walk.
Great. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy the museum.
One more tip for our listeners. If you don't understand directions, it's okay to ask someone to repeat or slow down. You can say, "Can you say that again, please?" Or, "Can you speak more slowly?"
That's right. People usually want to help, especially if you're polite.
Remember, it's better to ask than to get lost.
All right, that's all for part 3. Next, we'll do a fun review and a listening challenge to help you practice even more.
We hope you're enjoying this episode. See you in part 4. Welcome to the final part of How to Ask and Give Directions in English.
We've learned polite ways to ask, clear ways to give directions, and practiced some real conversations.
Now, it's time for a quick review and a listening challenge. Ready?
Let's go.
When asking, start with polite phrases like,
Excuse me, can you help me? Or, can you tell me how to get to?
when giving directions, use simple words like,
Go straight, turn left, turn right, it's next to, or it's across from.
and landmarks help a lot.
Now the listening challenge. We'll say some directions slowly, pause, and try to picture the path.
Here's the first one. Go straight for 2 blocks. Turn right at the traffic light. The bank is on your left, next to the pharmacy. Pause. Where is the bank?
If you said 2 blocks, straight, right at the light, bank on left, next to pharmacy, you're right.
Next, walk straight until you see the park on your right. Turn left at the corner. The museum is next to the library on the same side. Pause. Where is the museum?
Right. Straight to park, left at corner, museum next to library.
Last one. Go straight 1 block, turn left at the bakery. The train station is behind the big red building. Pause. Where is the train station?
If you answered 1 block straight, left at bakery, behind big red building, you got it.
Awesome work! Listening practice helps your brain get used to English directions.
Don't worry if it's hard at first. Listen again and try speaking out loud.
The most important thing is to keep practicing and stay confident.
Thanks for joining us on the Chill English channel. We hope this helps you ask and give directions anywhere.
See you next time for more easy, real-life English lessons. Bye!
Bye! Keep exploring and learning.